Dr. Fauci certainly would have seen the same intelligence that I saw. We would certainly have known that the risk that this came from the laboratory was real. We would have known that the Chinese Communist Party didn't want any of us to know that, and that raised red flags throughout the entire United States government for far too long. Dr. Fauci let those of us who are out there talking about it carry the mantle, and we couldn't get science. We got politics instead, and that's what you saw in the left-wing media. You saw politics trumping science, and that delayed our capacity to respond to what the Chinese Communist Party foisted upon the world.
Directly affects our national security.
Your point, Brian, about this being about American national security, that lab is still operating. That work is still going on there today, and we could have something like this happen again, and the Chinese Communist Party refuses to tell us what they know. The United States, President Biden must demand that we get these answers. There's still more information that's sitting there that I think ought to be out, but you have sources and methods, intelligence things that need to be protected. I was a director of the CIA. I understand that, but we need to make sure that the American people know everything that we can.
Will we ever know the answer, the origins of this virus that killed millions of people around the world?
The Chinese Communist Party could answer this in 30 seconds if they chose to do so, but I think one day we'll know. Some brave Chinese doctor, some technician will break free, and they'll share the information. We'll be able to validate what happened. We need to get the answer to this question.
Right.
All these emails that you're seeing now are entirely consistent as well with what the propaganda machine inside of China was pressing and what the World Health Organization was pressing as well. We can't forget that all this time, not only was there an absence of information from the Chinese Communist Party, but Brian, they were trying to tell us that this came from America. They were actively engaged in propaganda, suggesting this was natural. They are hard at it. We've got to hold Chinese Communist Party accountable. I haven't seen any evidence that this administration is prepared to do that. The American people should demand that they be held accountable. There are lots of tools that we can use to do that.